Hi! In this video we will show you how to perform searches with Xbench and how to use the different search options. In the previous video, Xbench Basics 1, we created an Xbench project containing some reference materials, a Trados exported memory and a TXT glossary. Let's open the XBP file for that sample project. Here is the Xbench window. We recommend you to have these fields enabled: Target and Options pane. They are very useful when performing searches. We will use the same scenario as in our previous video. We are working on a translation with Trados and Tag Editor, and as reference materials we have a Trados exported memory and a glossary in TXT format loaded on our Xbench project. Now we will perform a search from Tag Editor. For example, let's search for the term slot. You just have to select it and then press the following key combination: Ctrl Insert and then Ctrl Alt Insert, sequentially. The selected term is copied in the source term field in Xbench and the search results are automatically shown. Remember, Ctrl Insert and then Ctrl Alt Insert in your keyboard. This is the standard key combination that activates the search on Xbench. You need to get familiar with it. It is easy to learn and you will use it very often. You can browse through the different results using the mouse or the keyboard arrows. Xbench shows the different results with source and target strings. The bottom pane shows other details of each selected result. We can simply close the Xbench window with the Escape key, or we can copy the highlighted proposal. Let's do that. Do you want to use this specific translation? Then press Enter. The proposal is copied in the system's clipboard and Xbench window closes automatically. Then in the Tag Editor file, you can paste the proposal with Shift Insert or Ctrl V. We save the TTX file and go back to Xbench. Let's talk about the items in the Options pane. If we want to see all instances of the search term or phrase, we use Show All Matches. With only new segments, Xbench does not show results coming from 100% Trados matches, for instance. Only ongoing translation. When we have a file loaded as an ongoing translation, this option lets you show exclusively the results coming from that file. For instance, we can have our current TTX file loaded as ongoing translation and perform searches on it. The proceeding is the same. We drag the TTX file or even a folder containing TTX files to the Xbench Properties window. Options are automatically selected. The results coming from the TTX file, which is loaded as ongoing translation, are displayed with this red dot. And we can limit the list of results by choosing only ongoing translation. If we make changes to the Tag Editor file, we will have to save it first and then refresh the Xbench project. View, Refresh, in order to see the latest changes. Exclude IC segments. This option allows us to exclude the context TM segments or locked segments from the list of results. Ignore tags ignores the text that is included in tags. In this block, you can specify whether the options apply to the source string, the target string, or both. Case-sensitive and match whole word work as in a Word file. For instance, if we search for USB key, the first results correspond to USB keyboard. If we use match whole word, then we will get exactly the results for USB key. No white space trimming. With this option, you can include blank spaces in your search. Finally, normalize white spaces. Treat hard spaces as normal blank spaces in the search. Another useful function is what we call power search. For instance, we want to find the strings with the word display that do not contain the word pantalla in the translation. We just have to specify each word in the corresponding field. Then, in target, we add a hyphen just before the word we don't want to see, which is pantalla. Power search is run with this button or with the Ctrl+P key combination. As you can see, the results don't show the word pantalla in the target segment. Let's look at another example using power search. Which translations do we have for the word function when it appears with the verb enable? We can look for function and then enable without the final E to take into account other endings with power search. The results show all strings that contain function and enable, but not necessarily together. It is like a contextual search. So far, these are the basic features of Xbench. If you want to find out more, you can refer to the help or check out our website for any new video demos. Thanks for watching.